Hello, hello, good day, good day. How are you all doing? Hello. Sorry about the background noise. It's filthy hot outside right now. Well, it's not at the peak of the heat wave just yet, but it's like it's going to be like 90 degrees out today. Oh, well, no, it is 89 degrees out. So, not very pleasant outside right now. Yeah. So I'm staying indoors for as long as I can until I have to head out, which is gonna be later on in the evening. But yeah, But anyhow, hope you all have had a good start to your weekends. Och, hello, how are you? Rabbit, One Drunk Man, Turf, Sean, hello. Jeff, hello. Baxon, hello, hello. Thomas, how are you? I'm trying something new today. If you can tell from the music, it's game music. But I heard that Game Chops, who does the music, has free. You can use it freely on Twitch, which is kind of cool. So I'm trying that out today. We'll see if when I upload these VODs to YouTube, if I get flagged or something. But I think it should be okay because they have a free license technically now. It's hot here in Boston too today. I'm actually dying. Yeah, it's pretty brutal outside. I was out earlier, and it's suffocatingly hot outside right now. It's so bad. Yo, Andy, hello. How are you? Oh, that's good, Thomas. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? So I don't have any particular announcements for today, I think. I do want to, I guess, thank you all again for the partner celebration from last time. I was so happy doing that. I actually still have some of the cake left over. I've been having slices of cake every day, pretty much. Totally worth buying that cake, by the way. So yeah. You don't want to announce your undying love for me? Do you have undying love for me? Then maybe I could reciprocate it. New York City is disgusting hot today. Yeah, it's god awful today. It's so funny because I was talking to a friend yesterday. So I'm like seeing a few friends for a housewarming party today, right? And one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, like we're just like talking shit about stuff," and like I was gonna like, you know, prep an extra change of clothes for me to because I was gonna go and then like stay over at a friend's place, and he was like, "Oh yo, like you should bring like nice clothes," and I'm like, "Okay," because he was like I'm gonna take some candid shots of you. I'm like, "Okay, that's cool," but like, and he's like, "Oh, come with nice clothes," and like, yeah, I checked the weather, it's like 90 degrees, right? I'm like, there's no chance I'm gonna be wearing like pants and stuff. Like I'm gonna be wearing shorts and a shirt no matter what. Like it's way too hot outside right now, or like, you know, this weekend. The only cake I see is the one you're sitting on. Haha. It's a nice cake though, I'm sure. Anyway, it's so fucking hot. Yeah, I know. It's disgusting outside. It's nasty right now. I'm not looking forward to this coming week. Supposed to stay hot and our AC's on the fritz. What? Your AC's dead? Any idea when you'll be building the 7V? I should be building that later this week, most likely. So this coming week, by the end of the week, I think. Kinzupi, hi Diego, felicidades por el Twitch partner de la vez pasada. Muchas gracias, Kinzupi, muchas gracias. I had my EQ still on bass boost when you sat the key down and it sounded like a like a thick girl falling down. Come on. Alright, so let's do this guy here. So today we have a Primus by NexusProject. NexusProject. The Primus by NexusProject is actually a project, I think, in conjoint with Lube, the vendor from Asia, and also from Thesiscamper, I believe, is involved. So here we have. Let's see. So here we have. It says, "Oh, come on, focus." The NexusProject, designed by Thesiscamper in collaboration with iLui07, made in China. Very cool. But here we have our PCB, has a centered USB-C port, some indicators, and looks like universal compatibility. Just in general, looks pretty standard. Black PCB. We have our plate here. And we can open this up. Yo, 8 Pebble, how are you? Here's our plate. Same thing. It has the same engravings right here. QR code and basically the same stuff I just read out loud earlier. Engraved. Looks like it's ANSI fixed, so no ISO on this plate, but cool. Has support for the usual 75% layouts. Have stabs. Here are our switches for today's build. These are the Queen linear switches by I forget whom, but it's basically one of those Durock-like switches. But it has an interesting spring. It has this like really long spring, like a 3-stage spring or something like that. Oh F. Oh shit. Are we back yet? I have no idea what's happening. I don't know why it's doing this. It's happening every so often these days. It's not even just like... It's happened a few times now. I don't understand why though. It's happened the previous stream, maybe like a couple streams ago. Ah, so weird. Anyway. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes it just disconnects. Okay, so we were showing you the PCB and the plate here, and I was talking about these switches. These are the Queen linear switches. They're like Durock-like switches. What's interesting about them is that they have this really long spring. I could show you just a glance of it, but it has this like really long spring, called a 3-stage spring or something like that. This is what they call it. But look at that. Look at this spring. Super long spring. Apparently 60 gram bottom out, which I don't believe it. It kind of feels heavier than it is. But yeah. Yeah, very long spring. We'll see if it's all about the length. And not about the strength of the coils. But anyhow. What is the best 75% in your opinion? That's a tough bet. There's a lot that I like. I mean, I enjoy the 7V, I enjoy the Octagon, I enjoy the Singa, the regular Singa, I enjoy the Xeno a lot. There's quite a lot, but I mean, some people like the SAT75. SAT75's not so much for me. Because I don't really use a knob, or I don't have a reason for it, and also the parts of the aesthetic that I didn't necessarily like. But that's just, you know, that's just me. We're gonna have some hardware, some stabs. Side note, I'm getting a bunch of key chatter from I think 6.5 V1 out of nowhere. I'm too lazy to take it apart. Oh, I see. No worries. We'll know if you mistype stuff. F1? F1 is not a 75% though. F1 is TKL. If you're talking about the F1.8X by Geon Works. Here is the board we're going to be building today. This is the Primus. Lightning, if you answered my question, sadly I had asked how. So how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. We have our Gundam-like colorway for this Primus. Primus. I'm gonna say Primus like Optimus Prime or something. It's like a Gundam like this one. So we're matching today. We're matching colorways today. Whoa. My scenes are not changing. What the F? Wait, oh wait, I think I'm pressing something here. There we go. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. Alright, so we have this Primus here that we're gonna be building today. With these Queen linear switches that we sort of color matched actually. So the switches are red with a black stem, but I put some blue films on there. Some blue switch films on there, so it kind of like has that blue red thing going on. Yeah. Thermal eye candy today. I know the thermal is such an eye candy. I love the thermal. It's just such a nice look. Alright, let's put these bump-ons on first. Based on your stream today, I might decide whether to join Tomo or just get this aftermarket. Well... Oh, exclamation keyboard is wrong. Oh, it is. Sorry about that. Exclamation keyboard is indeed wrong. That's my fault. I just forgot to update that one, actually. I just totally forgot. I update the build command, and then sometimes I just forget about the keyboard command. Let me update the keyboard command for y'all. Oh, okay. Alright, exclamation keyboard. I am typing on a thermal by Wilbotech. It's built with Cherry MX Blacks, I believe, with Tribosis 3204, is that right? I hope I'm right. Let's see, thermal, yeah, Tribosis 3204. 65 gram springs. And TX films mounted onto a full alu plate. Keycaps are gonna be, currently we have from GMK ASCII and some keycaps from Booper and Death Caps. Those are the artisans. Alright, should be updated, I think. So, thanks for the heads up. Whoa, is that a raid? Hey, Lala, what's up? How are you? Lightning, is there a way you can buy the black stems by themselves, or do you have to buy the switches and disassemble? I don't really know of any vendor that sells stems alone. That's the main thing. I don't really know of any vendor that sells stems alone. Anyway, welcome Raiders, Lala, hello. A beautiful Saturday afternoon to you, sir. Thank you so much, Rivius. A beautiful afternoon to you as well. I hope you are doing fantastic on this hot Saturday afternoon here in New York City. It is very hot today. It's very hot and humid, which is the worst combination for the summer. Came a bit early. It's June 5th here, and like, you know, it's just hot. But yeah, that said, it is a good Saturday nonetheless. I am doing well. You might be able to get just stems on Mech Market? Rarely, but yeah, maybe. PE stems? Yeah, PE stems, but someone was asking for black stems. I don't think there's PE black stems. And PE stems are also kind of, I think there might be long pole too, yeah. Canties has sold stems? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. I know they sold like stab wires, but I've never seen people sell stems on their own. Especially like cherry stems or Gateron stems or whatever, you know? Haven't seen that. I've seen like PE stems, yeah, but nothing else. Alright, we got a bunch of gaskets here. We got some hardware here. But let's open this case up, shall we? Okay, how do you... Okay. Let us see. Thermal is hot. I got the Thermal Plus. In hindsight, I don't know if I like the design as much. I prefer the Thermal, the regular Thermal over the Thermal Plus personally. That's just because I prefer a 60% design rather than a 65% design. But that aside, I also like HKV layout a lot. So there's that to keep into consideration for myself. Yo, is that the KBD 75? Yeah. Alright, let's see. How do you reach these screws that are pretty hard to get to? Do I have to undo the top here? This is a little obnoxious. I guess I might have to actually, because otherwise you can't undo it. All right, let's undo this here too. Take the weight off. Yeah, that's a bit of an annoyance, don't you think? Got the Ryzen 9 in there. Ah, yeah, I need to peel this off too. Alright, let's peel this guy off. Alright, nice. Okay, that came off. So here is the center part, actually. Let's take a look. It literally just says Primus, the NexusProject, designed by Thesiscamper in collaboration with iLouis07. Made in China. Has this nice like sort of chip look to it. And then flipping it over, we have the badge sticking out here. It's a little dirty, but yeah. Alright, cool, cool. The CPU, not a badge? Yeah, sure. Alright, so we have the red back part here, and then we can undo the rest of the screws. Just to show you what it all looks like together. I don't have to be doing first, but I'm just gonna do it because I want to show you. Money cooled. Meanwhile, 7V, you almost have to take the top half of the case off to switch the weight. Yeah, true. I guess that is true. Alright, and the bottom half is off. Has places for the gaskets, both at the top and the bottom. Pretty simple design as far as that is concerned. Basically just has gasket stripped segments here and there. Has some portions for the indicators. I'm not sure if you can see these faint circles, but those faint circles are for indicator lights. So indicator lights will diffuse there too, actually. Maybe Maybe I'll ask the client if I should add indicators later on. But yeah, very cool. So that's what the case is like. Tyson here, that thermal is so nice. The thermal is very nice. I really like it. The real question, can it run Crisis? Oh man, the Crisis is like the original, it's like that benchmark. We can put the gaskets later. Let's start off with testing our PCB first. Let's get a cable here. I'm back, brother. Welcome back, my friend. Got some food? Nice. What's for lunch? How's the front height on this board? It's not too bad actually. I mean, like that much, which is, let me give you something for scale. What do I do for scale? Like a keycap? Like a cherry profile keycap? It's like 1.5 cherry profile keycaps? Maybe? It's not very tall though. It's not crazy anyway. This is pretty standard, I think. Got some good old Mickey D's, y'all. Let's go. I love Mickey D's. Mickey D's my favorite. Well, actually, I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it's good. I like their fries anyway. I like Mickey D fries. Let's open up Via to check. You're not usually live at this time? Yeah, I know. It's a day stream today. It's a bit of a different occasion, I suppose. I just have some stuff to do later in the afternoon, so I decided to, Ooh. Sorry, let me just reply to a text. Alright, let's see. Where's Via? Has Via opened up? Here it is. Alright, there we go. Those hash browns hit differently? Oh, yo. Mickey D's hash browns? Okay. I have to admit, those are pretty dank. Mickey D's hash browns are definitely pretty dank. So let's see. So we don't have a blocker. Let's choose a layout. Backspace default is fine. Enter key ANC. Yes. Default. Left shift spacebar. We're gonna do 7U. No. Yeah. Right mods. We're gonna do 2 1.5. Actually, I think these are right mods on. Wait. 1 2. That doesn't sound right. This layout is not done correctly. I'm pretty sure this is not right. Okay. Whoever did the Primus PCB via port thing, they did not do it right. Let me tell you why. If you look here, this is actually not right. This should be 1.5, 1, 1.5, and then 7U, and then 1.5, and then the blocker. They didn't account for the blocker, so everything's wrong here. Which is whatever. I'm sure it's fine, but it's technically not correct. It's okay, I'll just do it this way and then it'll map itself out. It's not a problem. But yeah, just whoever's building a Primus should know that the layout editor here thing is not entirely correct. It's not a big deal, but it's like something easily fixable, but they should fix it. Hash runs are busting 100% of the time. Godzilla, hydrate, sure. What kind of sauce for nuggets? Oh, I like sweet and sour and barbecue. Those two are the ones I usually get for my nuggets. I like the BTS meal. I haven't tried the BTS meal actually, because people say that the sauce is what's interesting about the BTS meal, but I haven't tried that. If you ain't rocking sweet and sour and barbecue, you're a hater. Ranch all the way? Oh, interesting. I watched the sound test of Thermal Plus. Someone said it looks like a hair comb, and now I can't see it. Where's Wilba? I wish Wilba was watching right now, but I'm pretty sure that it's like really late. It's just, I think it's like middle of the night his time. It's like 4 a.m. or whatever. So he's not here. But so if you go on like some Z Frontier pages, I think people are talking about the Salvation or something. And the literal Google translation says like, oh yeah, Salvin did the Salvation. Wilba is the designer of the combs. Good comb designer. Best comb designer. Like hair comb. So and Wilba has read that and we joke about it every so often. It's like, oh yeah, you're the best comb designer. You know everything about the best hair. Wilba. Too bad he's not here to read that. Wilba Tech. Oh, I mean, but it's such a nice board nonetheless though. It just reminded me of that time that I saw that comment. I was like, huh, that's so hilarious. Oh wait, that's not it. It's this one. Okay. Alright, everything's working nicely. Perfect. Now we move on to the next stage, which is stabilizers. These fries are a little stale and I'm sad. That is sad. Good for you for smashing the nuggies up. When will we see more HHKB TKLs? HHKB TKLs? Is that even a thing though? What do you mean HHKB TKLs? What is an HHKB TKL? There's no such thing. Well, like, first of all, it just doesn't look right with the, specifically what doesn't look right is the blockers don't look great on like, the TKL layout. I would buy that. Let's see. looks like a big harmonica. I don't know if I heard your response. You crop thermal plus. I've heard typing on thermal is god tier. I love the thermal, and I might be getting a thermal plus. Yeah. I think I'm getting a thermal plus. Sorry, in soya. The soya colorway was too good, so I'll be getting a thermal plus in soya, I think. And whenever it ships, which is a long time. But yeah, the soya colorway looks so good. Control on caps better for gaming too. I game a lot. Yeah, I agree. Control on caps has honestly been the best quality of like life improvement for typing stuff and like even for gaming. Yeah, like I love crouching with caps. Like using control for things on games with the caps key, like here. Very, very convenient. You actually get used to it very, very quickly. How hot is it up for you in New York City? It's like 90 degrees today. It's pretty bad, dude. It's like humid, hot. It's insufferably bad here up in New York right now. I stepped out earlier and it was pretty warm because it was still the morning time, so it was not like a peak hot heat, but it's really bad out right now. I hope it cools off slightly like towards the evening, but I don't think it will. I think it'll just like come back up because like all the heat's just gonna come back up from the concrete. I might have missed your answer, but do you still take build jobs? Yeah. Just do exclamation commissions, I think, and you should be able to find my website link, and there's all the details there. You should read that carefully and fill out the form if it's relevant to you. But yeah, I do take build requests. But yeah, just make sure you read all the stuff that's on the page. Or well, yeah, thank you. Congrats on getting partnered. Thank you so much, Guapa. I appreciate it. Thermal Plus was a straw that broke a canvas back for me. I had only an HKB and Keychron K6 for the last like 3 or 4 years. I have like 4 keywords incoming right now. Darn. God. Yeah, there's always something that pushes you like really hard into the hobby though. That I would say that I would definitely say that it's something that like happened to me also. Like I knew about keyboards before I like actually entered keyboards, and then I went to a meetup with a friend of mine, and like just trying out the keyboards there was like mind-blowing for me, and for me I just like love them. And what I fell in love with at the time was actually Topre, which is interesting enough. I did like linears and stuff. I indeed enjoyed them and whatnot, but I really like Topre, and like MX Clears and Ergo Clears and Zelios and that kind of stuff. And so I actually got Topre right after I got back from the meetup. I like ordered like an HKB and a Nova Touch at the time because I was like, oh, I want to have something that's like regular Topre and something that's like MX, like, you know, compatible Topre or whatever, which was the Nova Touch at the time. And yeah, so I got those two things at the time right away. This was back when that Nova Touch was a little bit more available, although it was like technically like now out of print, but like out of production. But yeah, I still remember that fondly. What's your Mick D's orders, Diego? I need to know. It depends on the day. But if I'm just getting something to fill myself up, I'll usually just get like I'll usually get a quarter pounder and with cheese, or like a double, or like a double cheeseburger, and some fries, just like some large fries. I usually don't get anything crazy. Like if it's for breakfast, I usually get like a sausage, egg McGriddles, right? and some hash brown. Or just like iced coffee. Can you finish a BSO special? I probably could, yes. I probably could, but not in like a record time. I probably could have finished a BSO special for sure, but I just wouldn't do it on a normal day. I would have to be like in the mood to do it. So I actually have competed, or I've actually competed in eating contests before. I've been on taco eating contests. I've been on hot dog eating contests. I've been on pancake eating contests. Before in my life, and I'm not great at them, but I can eat a lot, but just not record time, just not that fast, not as fast as like some people with a technique do. How have you not said this before? Because I don't know, it just never came up, I guess. Transformers keyboard, is that the inspo? Sorta, I guess. I don't know. Actually, maybe though. Maybe it's like that, like Transformers sort of inspiration. Oh, thanks for continuing your gift sub. I appreciate that. Let's see. The desensitization to price has been the killer. HKB was my first, and it took me months to pull the trigger after Thermal Plus. Yeah. So 8 Pebble, I do agree with that. The desensitization to price is what kind of gets me, like, makes me think all the time. Mainly in the fact that like I used to also flinch at $200, right? Like at spending $200 for like anything really, and now I'm just like, oh, $450, no big deal. It's a keyboard, I like it. Let's go. You know, it's really bad though. It just makes me spend so much more money now. It's horrible, and I think about this a lot because I'm like in my late 20s, right? And I'm like, my friends are here filling out their 401ks. And their Roth IRAs and shit, you know, padding up their retirement accounts and traveling and saving and all that shit, and I'm here I'm spending everything on keyboards. like it's not that I can't afford the keyboards, but I'm not saving any money. I'm not saving any money. Like, I'm like not preparing for retirement at all. I'm just like, I'll retire with keyboards under my bed, you know? Like, if retirement is just keyboards, then I'll just do that. Whatever, YOLO. It's an investment for sure. Let's see. McDouble fries, drink a plain Sunday. Yo, Garlic, we back to thermal? Yeah, we back to thermal today. I was kind of feeling like thermal. How many hot dogs can I fit in my mouth? Probably just one. But kind of quickly. A little quickly. Oh, man. Money has lost all meaning when the context of keyboards. So true, though. Wait, I don't need that many stabs. I don't need that many stabs. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's all I need. I don't need that many stabs. It's called priorities? Well, yeah. So clearly retirement and investment and thinking about the future and settling and buying a house and thinking about whenever if I ever get hitched or something, you know, like if that ever happens, I'm clearly not saving for any of that. So yeah, who needs more money when I can make clicky clacky? And obviously also with like COVID and stuff, it's like I'm not thinking about traveling. I'm just thinking about having a good time when I'm at home. So it's it kind of pushes me more even so that like to spend on keyboards, because I'm just like, well, I'm here, haha, clicky clacky, haha, it's fun. And I'm just like, you know, click, buy it now. Click add to cart. Click checkout. Resident sleeper. I can always resell. I plan on dying young. I always think about that too, though, TBH. I'm always like, man, I feel like the world's gonna reach some environmental like point of no return, and like there's gonna be some kind of climate change related Armageddon, and then I'm just gonna perish along with my keyboards. What is a future when we have devastating pandemics and potential climate change related disasters? I obviously sound like I'm tinfoil hatting so hard right now, but kind of true. kind of crazy out there. Bro, at least open up a Roth IRA. That shit is free money. Oh yeah, I mean for sure. Yeah, I mean I do have some investments, but yeah. Guaranteed someone has died while waiting for the group rate to ship still. Oh, I mean, well, statistically speaking, yeah, that is true. Hobby Hunger Games. Are those CK wires? No, these are Durock. These are Durock V2 stabilizers with the black wires from Prime Keyboards. So Prime Keyboard sells their kits with the black wires. Have you seen the movie 2012? Oh yeah, of course I've seen 2012. I remember watching that in the cinema. Like a long, long time ago. Yeah, of course I remember. The fucking devastating waves and shit and like... Or like, The Day After Tomorrow, that's another movie. That's pretty fun too. Fun to watch about like natural disasters hitting the earth. And like, you know, crushing everyone under its weight. That's another one. 2012 was more Armageddon-like, but The Day After Tomorrow was like the whole world gets like flooded and shit. I almost died waiting for my 7B now that I think of it. Last July I was in bad shape. Oh no. One year is a tangible window of opportunity for that. You mean like death to happen? I mean for sure. Well, yeah. Statistically speaking, people die all the time, right? So it's like, it is entirely possible. Like whether it's by accident, by like illness or whatever. It definitely can happen. But I mean, of course you don't think about that. So like, yeah. A bit morbid, huh? Hello, Tree Leaf. Ooh. The comments guy. Day After Tomorrow is the OG though, yeah, I agree. Oh boy. Oh yeah, hold on. I was gonna do something. Oh shoot. Tomorrow is Logan Paul versus Mayweather. Oh, nice. What the heck is going on with my phone here? It's a bit slow. Ended up passing on the DualShot M6. Ninewalker. I'm not sure if you should be ashamed of me. I ended up getting it. Like literally like last night. Late last night. I made a poor choice. I ended up getting it. I was like, I love PlayStation. I love how this looks. It's great too. It's super versatile. Ended up buying it. GG. So the reason I got it was kind of twofold reasoning here. I initially was intending, I was actually saving for Hazakura, but I ended up not getting Hazakura at all. And second reason was also because I got a good deal on something else that I was also planning to buy this month, and so I kind of saved like a couple $100 there, basically. And I was like, I could buy this DualShot M6. And I ended up opening the page at like fucking like 12:30 a.m. like last night. And bought it. Oh man. So bad though. That's the worst when you wake up like, did I really buy that or not? Oh yeah, I have that feeling every so often too. Especially like towards the end of group by months. that I like about group buys I like. I need to get a 40%. You say that now, Sean, but what if you use it and you hate it, or you can't use it at all because you suck at typing, like me? Because, you know, I will say this thing. I also thought to myself, I need a 40% to try out and to learn and to be efficient and shit. Nope. 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 Just did not work out for me at all. Like, I tried it. I gave it a chance. I like tried to train my fingers to do it. Just didn't pan out. Just did not pan out for me. Tried it many times. Tried ortho, tried staggered, tried the minivan, tried some other layouts, tried like a 45% rather than the 40. No, just didn't work out. It just isn't that simple. Neuron is a nice looking 40. I like, yeah, the Neuron's okay, yeah. Was it the Kahal? The Kahal was like had like that like slightly offset weight that really bothered me. Or was it the Neuron that did that? But anyway, yeah. Another thing about those boards is that the caps sink quite in quite a lot actually. I like noticed that the keycaps sink like a ton into the case. Kind of makes it look really chunky. Like it makes a keyboard look really chunky because the keycaps barely make a barely like stand out from the case. Makes the case look really chunky. Yeah, that was a Kahal, yeah. Chick-fil-A of McDonald's. Ooh, I think on a good day I might go for Chick-fil-A actually. I think McDonald's is a good clutch. I think McDonald's is a great clutch option for like it's like the good old reliable to go for McDonald's. But Chick-fil-A is pretty good. Wendy's is good too, yeah. I kind of miss some of Carl's Jr.'s like the bacon whatever burger, like cheeseburger basically. That one was pretty tasty. I forget what the name was. I just kind of skipped it in my mind. I have not had Carl's Jr. in a long time. Yeah, same. You know what I haven't had for a long time, my friends? That I need in my life right now? I need a fucking chicken bake. I need a Costco chicken bake right now. I want a chicken bake. I can eat that whole thing, no problem. I want a chicken bake. And a churro. I need to try Raising Cane's. Oh yeah, Raising Cane sounds delicious. I need to try it too though. Haven't tried it myself. Cane's hurts my stomach. Oh. Raising Cane's nothing but chicken tendies though, right? Yeah, I prefer regular chicken over chicken tendies though, that's for sure. You know what I mean? Like regular chicken is way better, like with the bone and everything is way better than just tenders. That talk about dual shot N6 just now triggered because I've been resisting getting the base and macro for my moon. Zenith. Oh man. Yeah. Kane's menu is so empty. Well, it's kind of like talking about Five Guys. Five Guys menu is also kind of small, right? And then you have like In-N-Out, but In-N-Out also has like their secret menu, so yeah. In-N-Out is really good too, though. I love In-N-Out. I just like the ingredients from In-N-Out. I like that they're fresh and shit, and like it's actually pretty yummy. It's just the price. I think the price for In-N-Out is such a good deal. In-N-Out just offers like such a good deal for the money. Never been to Five Guys. I think I've been to like most of the bigger like nationwide chains, but not some of the not some like southern or like some Midwest like regional ones I haven't been to. But I've been to most fast food chains. Canes focus on what they do best, quality or quantity. Interesting. As a guy that grew up in SoCal, don't expect to be blown out of your mind. In-N-Out is good, cheap fast food burger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about In-N-Out though. It's good, cheap fast food burger. It's nothing crazy. It's just good and cheap. In Chicago, there's this place called Devil Dogs, and they have an amazing chicken sandwich. Love me a good chicken sandwich. I actually just had a chicken sandwich earlier. It was actually very, very yummy. I had a chicken sandwich earlier. Just made myself a chicken sandwich earlier. Some grilled chicken and put some lettuce, tomato, onion, I like cucumbers, so I put some cucumbers in there, mushroom, cheese, and some hot sauce. I actually prefer chicken sandwiches over burgers. I do prefer burgers over chicken sandwiches, because I actually prefer chicken as like a roast or as a fried chicken or roast chicken. Or just in dishes overall, like just like by itself, kind of. So I do prefer a burger over a chicken sandwich. But like a chicken parm is always something that I love. Let's see, Popeyes is so good, but the line goes into street 100% of the time. That's why you just gotta order in Popeyes. By the way, Uber Eats Five Guys, SMH. Five Guys mainly because of innuendo jokes I can make about name. Let's see. Need to get a refund for my AP Calc. Damn, can't do that shit this year. Oh. Have you ever had parodies? No, I have not had parodies. It's lunchtime and this stream is making me so hungry. This stream is always making people hungry. Because we're always talking about food. We're legitimately always talking about food in this stream because that's like literally what I love doing. I just love talking about food. Like, it's not during stream. Like, if you guys meet me in person, I'll be talking about food all the fucking, like, all the time. I'll be talking about where we should go next, where we should check out, like restaurants that I heard about, like some new place that I went to, like take photos of that and like show it, or like look things up, or like look for the next restaurant week thing. That's the kind of friend I am if you like saw me IRL. Where's your hazelnut spread? Oh man, my hazelnut spread is actually in the kitchen today. I actually left it there because of the last time I used it. I had some crepes last time. But my hazelnut spray is not with me right now. Damn it. Diego, the guy to ask you at lunch where you want to go for dinner? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's the way. If it isn't Meowgo_fuck, I mean Diego. Hello Soren, how are you today? How's your Saturday been so far? How's your Saturday evening, actually? It's like nighttime there now, actually. But how are you doing? Speaking of chicken, my mom made some manicotti and it's so good. Hazelnut spread should always be within reach. I know, it usually is within reach if I bring it to my room and just have it here, but this time I had it in the living area, so I forgot to bring it back. I'm sorry. As any Saturday in June, awful is already too hot, dude. Soren, like it's so crazy hot here today. Like it's so nasty today. I hate it today. What cuisine is your favorite? Ooh, that's a good question. I like, just by my upbringing, I will be biased towards Korean and Mexican cuisine by default, but I really love ooh, this is tough. I personally love Cantonese style Chinese food. So Cantonese style Chinese food, right, is going to be like relatively mild flavors, not too sweet, and like it'll be flavory though. So I really like it. I don't necessarily eat spicy food as much. Like, spicy food is not something I'm always seeking out. I enjoy eating it when it's like, if the food is designed to be spicy, if that particular dish is designed to be spicy, I'll eat it. I enjoy it. I like Sichuan and that kind of stuff too, but I will eat it just because it's like part of the cuisine, right? But as far as the cuisine itself goes, I enjoy Cantonese style Chinese food a lot. Mild but flavory. I also, yeah, dim sum, of course. Are you joining Lavender? Probably not, actually. I already have like GMK Taro and like Analog Dreams, for example, and like I kind of have like my dose of like those softer colors, so I'm probably passing on GMK Lavender this time. It's a good set though, but yeah, it's just I already have sets that are like kind of similar-ish, like in the same family of colors. Every year, thousands of hazelnut spread jars are kidnapped due to leaving them in kitchens unattended. Take action today to ensure your hazelnut spread well-being and store it in a place near you. Oh boy. Indeed. Are you going to buy GMK Dream Bird? No. My dream car is the Lotus Evija. I don't know how to pronounce that. Evija? Maybe Evija? I'm not sure actually. Have you seen the Salvin Artisan for ePBT Solaria? No, I have not actually. Oh no, wait. ePBT Solaria. Solaria sounds like, is that the space looking one? Is it like black and sort of spacey? Like a solar system spacey? Planets? If so, I think I saw a teaser. How dare you? I'm sorry, Ark. Yeah, black and orange, I think. Yeah, I saw it then. The Salvin Keycap's so hot it's unreal. Well, you should get it when it's out. Or is it out yet? Is it out already? Well, you should get it. What is a Primus? It's 75% custom by Thesiscamper and iLume iLouis of iLume KB. It's the keyboard on my left here. But yeah, it's a 75% with a split F row, basically. Does the Primus have PCB and case foam or just PCB foam? It has a PCB and a plate, but I don't think it came with foam. No, I think it came with no foam. Or if it came with foam, I didn't get it from the client. So I got it not in the original packaging. I got it like in the TX bags. So I don't have any, like, I didn't see any foam though. I don't think it comes with foam. You are bad for my wallet. I'm an enabler, by the way. Just FYI, if you ask me like, should I buy this? I will totally enable you because that's what I do with my friends all the time. They always are like, hey Diego, like I saw this cool jacket, whatever, and I'm like, buy it, just buy it. You know you will regret it if you don't, so just buy it. Buy it, and then you should get rid of shit because one thing, like, you know, in and out, like one thing in, one thing out. Just do that. I'll at least promote some responsible action, but in general, I'll still be an enabler. Heard it somewhere. What are Franken switches? Franken switches, as in like Frankenstein, right? It basically means combining parts from different switches into one switch. Brandy creamy. I need to get rid of shit? Yeah, tell me about it. DualShock 2 is still open. Do I go for the M6? Yes. 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 You should do it. Imagine Nine Walker, like, look, I have an M10 here, right? I have this M10 by Rama, right? Look at how bulky this is. Now, imagine the M6. It's gray. It's maybe like this size here. It's like half of this. Look how nice it is to press. Like, you bring your fingers up and you're like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you look to the front and you see that sick memory card slot looking thing from the M6 from DualShock. Dude, how can you miss out on that? And then the bottom, silicon black. Buddy, you would be missing out if you don't get it. You should consider getting it from omnitype.com/lightning. That is a sponsored link, my friends. The long con was just to get you to use my link. Just kidding. But actually though, like, regardless of that, you should, I think if you enjoy the theme that much, you should get it. I personally got it because the theme is so good. The PlayStation theme is honestly like something I am really partial to, because I grew up with PlayStation, playing PlayStation games a lot. Lighting the sellout. Yeah, dude, such a sellout, bro. Wow. Terrible. Was it a threat to this community? Oh man. A gatekeeping elitist that's a threat to this community from being a sellout. Selling out to all these evil corporations out there. Menace to society. I love PlayStation, yeah. What will the M6 do? Probably nothing. Does that matter? No, aesthetics only? I mean, yeah, that's the whole point, right? Big if true. You're awful, Obsidian. Every day, hundreds of unsuspected viewers fall victim to lightning keywords enabling tactics. Take action today by chucking your wallet out your window and prevent impulsive purchases from taking place. Coming to theaters near you. July 2021. I just told 9 to give into your enablement. Oh man. When do we get Diego on TLC? Sometimes I go on TikTok. You know how there's some people who like challenge themselves on TikTok to do like advertising voices and stuff, like those commercial voices, and it's kind of fun. One of my favorite dancers. I'm not sure if you guys are into dancers, like dance people, but like I like Kinjas, and like there's one of the guys who's named Anthony Lee, and he's been doing some voiceovers over some stuff, and it's pretty fun to watch. Like on his Instagram. Teleprompter challenges? Yeah, teleprompter challenges, yeah. That's exactly what I mean. It's fun. Throw back the best crew. I trained with Anthony Lee. Oh, that's cool. Like you took a class or what was it? I took a class in LA a long time ago. I don't dance too well though. I just did it for fun because my friend asked me to join. Yeah, I went to like a... What was that called? What? Why did I just forget the name of it? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I guess it was Movement Lifestyle back when they were still active. This was like years ago. This was back when I was in college. It's done used affiliate code. Oh no. You've done it. Wait, there was an affiliate code? Well, it's not an affiliate code, it's just a link. If you use a link, it like gives a kickback if you purchase using my own link. It's basically a cookie. RuneScape music? No, it's actually Pokemon music, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's Pokemon music. It's remixed Pokemon music. Alright. That looks good, I think. Do you have a space cables code? Yeah. Right there. Right there. Space cables, spaceholdings.net slash question mark affiliate equals lightning or something like that. Yeah. See right there. So the only places that provide a code, like for a discount or something, it's like, I think I only have one from Keyspresso and one from Novel Keys, but it's for not group buys. Alright, I was gonna... Riviers! Thank you for the hydrate, thank you. Now we have some of that sweet Undertale music. Undertale soundtrack so good. Alright, let's test this out. Wow, chat got quiet for a bit. Oh wait, can you see this? Oh! Wait, what happened to chat? Is it me or did chat on stream disappear? It did. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, your stream died for a bit. Oh, I didn't even realize. What the hell is going on? Well, the recording's still the same. Alright, I just refreshed chat. Let me see if the chat window is gonna refresh soon. Let me see. Let me clear the cache on this. Refresh cache. Hello chat box, do something. Sucks for the VOD crew. Yeah, the VOD crew is not gonna be able to see chat for a bit. Oh god. I see y'all, but I don't see the chat box is not working for some reason. Yeah, so stream disconnected at 3:11, like 5 minutes, like 6 minutes ago. Thought that was just me? Yeah, no, it seems like what the hell just happened? So hot chat melted? Yeah, chat just melted away. I was like, man, I'm doing so much work like quietly. What the hell? So it's so quiet suddenly. I mean, I see you guys, but I don't see the chat box for some reason. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that out, but yeah, it's weird. It's not refreshing those. Oh well. I have no idea what's going on with that. Yeah, you see y'all's DMs now. Sorry. Stream froze, huh? Did this happen before and randomly chat showed up later? Yeah, it did. Yeah, that happened one time. It happened a long time ago. But yeah, that happened and then chat like randomly started working again. Imagine getting partnered and like your stream's going to shit. I wonder if it's Streamlabs. I have a feeling it might be. I actually might. I'm debating switching to OBS after this. Like regular OBS. Streamlabs is nice and all, but I think it's kind of weird. Been kind of weird lately, at least. It's not been very reliable. Streamlabs seems kind of scuffed. Yeah, it's been a bit scuffed lately. It's been okay for a while, and then it's been a bit iffy lately. I don't know why though. And welcome, John Keyboard from Germany. Welcome, welcome. I'll be back later. Nap time? Sounds good. Have a good nap. Gives you more control over specific functions Streamlabs doesn't have. Can you give me some examples? Kimchi Jody, like Jody, like what examples do you have for that? Like, I mean, what functions do you use that would otherwise not have? F, need to change my name to I69. My designer name? What? Chat magically back on screen now. Yeah, it's back on screen. Weird. Audio capture is a bit more specific. You can capture from individual sources like a dedicated YouTube page rather than just a browser or desktop source. Virtual camera is nice for Discord calls. There is virtual camera on Streamlabs too though. Streamlabs also has virtual camera. But I'll consider it anyway because I'm kind of interested in seeing what's up. I mean, I used to use OBS only too. I switched over to Streamlabs at some point later just because I thought it would be a little easier in the settings. There's some ticking noise here that I don't like. I'm not very convinced about this spacebar step, so I'm gonna go back a bit. Something about the spacebar step is bothering me right now. Mainly use OBS because I wasn't able to adjust my layout how I wanted in Streamlabs. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense though. plate's a little tight. The wire was not properly lubed. I'm sitting here ordering food. What are you getting, man? What are you getting? Well, also, isn't it lunchtime there? So it makes sense that you're ordering food right now because you're hungry. It's like right around that time. My order some Popeyes too? Hell yeah. I already finished my Popeyes, but man, it was so good. So the decision phase? Okay. Why don't you give us a few options? We'll choose for you. Give us 3 options and we'll choose for you. I'm not gonna do a poll, I'll just choose for you. We'll just choose for you. If you can't decide, that is. Alright, that's much better. Mexican-Filipino fusion, Thai or cheesesteaks? For lunch on a Saturday. For lunch on a Saturday, I'll say Mexican-Filipino or Thai. I actually am not sure. I'm craving. I would be craving cheesesteaks right now. or burgers. Burgers sound okay, but save yourself for the burgers on July 4th. When you can celebrate true freedom, true America. Yeah. Yeah, you can wait for the burgers for later, some other time. It doesn't have to be today, though. Apparently I was overruled and burgers it is. Oh no. I see. It's okay, man. I understand. Sometimes you just gotta take the L. Burger's good though. True American, yeah. Valem the Third, loving the stream. Thank you, thank you. Recently started going down the rabbit hole of investigating custom-built keyboards, and this one deep hole. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. Welcome to the hobby. It is indeed one deep hole for keyboards. A lot of people here can tell you probably. 4th of is still a month away? That is true. Yeah, I could have burgers any day, but yeah. I was just trying to dissuade him from going with burgers, that's all. But burgers are delicious, nonetheless. Oop. Bent a pin. I hate it when it happens. My progress so far is a ducky keyboard to Real Force 87 and now hopefully a custom built one. That's pretty good progress actually. That's kind of the same progress I had because I also did I had like a regular full-size MX keyboard and then I had Topre and then I had custom MX stuff later on. I enjoyed Topre for a while though. So I still do, so yeah. It's a pretty normal and good progression. Any good resources to read or watch about the different plates? I'm not sure what effect each plate has. There's not too much, like, it's not rocket science, or it's not like very specific, but I mean, I would say like just in general, a material with less density, so like plastic plates, for example, over like instead of like aluminum or steel or brass, are gonna have, they're softer, so they're gonna have a softer typing feel when you bottom out on them. And when it comes to like the metals, right, like in general, like the denser it is, of course, the harsher or the harder the bottom out feel is going to be, and like kind of like the more solid feeling is going to be. So it all depends on your preference on whether you want a softer typing experience or like a sturdier typing feel, like a typing experience. Some people prefer one or the other. And some people will say like, oh, you know, brass is better because if it's denser, it's gonna like dampen the sound, or like dampen the like feel a little bit, so it kind of feels like nice and like sturdy, and at the same time not like very clacky and stuff. So you kind of go based on that, but it's also like, you don't really know exactly until you try it out. I would definitely just say like, kind of decide whether you want a softer typing feel or a harder typing feel, and then kind of just pick a plate based on that. I would say like aluminum is a good middle ground though. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of kits have just aluminum. It's cheap, but it's also like a great middle ground. I mean, I prefer aluminum a lot. Like most of the time I like aluminum. And then sometimes I'll pick plastic plates like polycarb. Do you look at your DMs sometimes? I look at my DMs when it's not during stream, so yes. If you're DMing me while I'm streaming, I'm not gonna look at them. Unless you tell me I should look at them, but even then, I'm not looking at them really. I almost never look at DMs while I'm streaming. Wait. Is this like bent or something? Would you say NK65 alloy is hard typing? No, not really. I don't think so. It's pretty standard. I mean, it's harder than say like anything with like a plastic plate, or like gasket mount tends to soften the typing feel a bit, but top mount is pretty good too. Like, I mean, I think the NK65 is like a tray technically. It's like bottom mounted essentially. You love it so much you made me drive to LA to give you a board. Oh my god. Hey, Egrid, hello. Been a while since I've seen you, at least here. How are you doing? Well, then again, I don't expect you to see you here because it's I usually don't stream European friendly times. To be fair. I want you to look at your DMs live on Twitch because what I DM you for? I mean, let me see. You want me to show people your board? Okay, sure, I can do that. We can take a quick look at it. All right, people. Let's roast i69/John keyboard. Let's roast this board. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to destroy it, shred it in pieces? All right, guys. We're gonna shred this keyboard. Lucy, okay, has a centered USB port. That's a +1. That's good. That's cool. Has 8 screws. That's not bad. 8 screws is not too many, not too little. The size of the board seems like it's like maybe 75 or TKL-ish. Looks pretty standard. Looks okay so far. Looks like it does have a seam. The top is a little thicker than the bottom, it looks like. Okay. Has a daughter board. Has some wiggly squiggly thing for the daughter board, I assume, to sort of wedge in there. That's not too bad. But I guess one thing I'm kind of concerned is cutting into this weight. Are you actually going to be cutting into this weight? This seems like a little expensive. Machining into the brass. I would machine on aluminum than on brass, is what I will say. I would rather machine into aluminum than on brass. It's cheaper on the tooling. It's a little nicer on the tooling. That's the only thing I can do so it fits the WT80 PCB. Well, you can always move the weight too. You can always shift the weight a little instead of keeping it there. You can shift it down a little bit, or you can make it not overlap with the weight section. Or you can make a channel that goes below the weight and then comes back up. But, you know, that's another idea. Looks like it's a TKL based on this look. We have no look from the top though, which is a bit of a bummer. I would like to see the bezels on this, because the bezels, I want to. Oh well, the bezels are kind of apparent here. So the bezels are thin on the sides and a little thicker on the top and bottom. Do you get Wilbur's permission? That's a very good question. You can buy as many PCBs as you want if you want them to get them, like if you want to get them from like Salvin, but if you wanted to get bulk price, then you'll have to ask for permission, yeah. Oh, I got a render of the top. Looks pretty standard TKL for sure. looks pretty vanilla. Yeah, this looks like really thin sides. Really thin sides. But it looks pretty standard TKL-ish. Yeah. I don't know about the weight though. I think this cutting into the weight thing is a little I think there is a way around this to make it cheaper. This makes it unnecessarily expensive. How's the front height? I have no idea. Front height looks a little, I don't know. Actually, this perspective is a little hard to say. Maybe like 20 millimeters. I don't know. Looks like a TKL indeed. Exclamation TKL, right? Anyway. .5 millimeter? No. The front. When people say front height, I think it's from the base of the. I don't know. They say logic on the bottom. I think it's Lucy. Anyway, yeah. Oops. But yeah, Obsidian made a good point. If you're gonna get WT80s, then you're gonna have to either. Do you get that pizza from Pears in the end? No. You think he would ever buy me anything? You think Pears would ever buy me anything? Imagine. Expecting something from pairs is a very strange expectation to have. You never know with pairs. I guess that's true. But I actually don't expect it. This is a tight plate, yo. Actually, I think the switch housings are a little thick too. That's a good expectation, TBH. Yeah, I don't expect much from people in general, though. I have to admit, I'm a little jaded about people in general. People that I know with very high EQs have essentially betrayed me, so I kind of don't feel very strongly about people. People with high what? EQ. Emotional quotient. Basically like IQ, but emotional. Queen linears are JWK? I believe so, yeah. Does ASCII use UV for the sub-legends, or are they full double shot? They're double shot, pretty sure. Because you have to, they use the same color. If you use a different color for the sub-legends, you can't do double shot, so. What are downsides to hot swap PCB apart from the lesser building experience? Downsides to hot swap is that you're restricting your layout options. Your layout becomes fixed when you use hot swap. Another disadvantage, yeah, sure, the build experience will be different. Things like that, I guess. Yeah, but mainly the layout is the main thing about hot swap for me. It's like, if the hot swap PCB doesn't have the exact layout that I want, I'm not getting hot swap, you know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing. It's layout limitations. A year ago, a guy on Mech Market sold a 160 for $350 US. He got restricted in 3 minutes because he was pretty sus with it. Yeah, well, I guess that happens. But was it legit? I mean, or was it actually just straight up sus? Because I mean, if it was sus, then yeah, I see why. It does sound kind of sus too, though. So. Is there a difference in typing versus hot swap and solder? No, I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Some people argue it does have a difference, but I personally don't think so. Hot swap sockets are literally like, they're literally fasteners. Like, right? Like, they're literally just things that keep your pins in place in contact with the circuit. They have a slightly bigger footprint, but I really don't think it makes a huge difference. Hot swap sockets also change the typing feel? I don't really think so, though. I'll disagree with that, I think. I think people are looking at minutiae too closely when they think about that thing's changing a lot. But I don't think that there's a huge difference. Seems legit. Pics were real. Everything was normal. The board had like one little dent. Not something you would sell a Kiko for 350. The price was the single thing that was sus. Yeah. But you know, some people might think like, I bought it new and I used it and I'm gonna sell it used, so I'm gonna sell it for cheaper than what I bought it for. That's like the normal mentality outside of the hobby. or like for like most things outside of the hobby. Like you buy, like it's like you buy something, you use it, and you sell it for cheaper, right? Like you're selling like something to use for your house or something, or like even computer parts, except like video cards nowadays. But yeah. The hell? Seeing a few people sell things on Mech Market for what they paid plus shipping, just lone innocent souls. I'm not sure that's a lone innocent soul. Some people might just want to give a good deal to other people. I don't know what's wrong about that. People talk about it as if it were like the end of the world. Like, fuck, man. What's so wrong about giving people a good deal? People talk about it as if it's like, oh my god, you're missing out on so much money, man. You're such a fucking idiot. It's like, what if they don't care about the money? What if they simply just don't give a shit about what you think, what you think, like whether they're missing out on money or not? You know what I mean? Like there's just a lot of this like weird expectation from people that, like, you know, you kind of need to be selling at market price or whatever all the time. It is an expectation, but it's not a norm. It doesn't have to be the norm. This is why I don't sell in Mech Market? Yeah, for sure. When you say you're limited by layout with hot, what do you mean by that? Yeah, you're locked into a layout. Well, no. Well, no. Valium the Third, like, what happens when you use solderable is that you can switch, like, you know, you can do split backspace or regular backspace. You can do step caps locks or regular caps lock. You can do 6.25 bottom row or regular or 7U bottom row. But when you're hot swap, you can't do any of those. You don't have that flexibility. If it's a regular backspace, it will always be regular backspace. If it's regular full touch caps lock, it will always be regular caps lock, and so on. You're locked to the layout when you solder, yes, because you made a choice. But the hot swap, you cannot have hot swap sockets available for both step caps lock and regular caps lock, for example. Technically, some things are doable, but it would you need to make some compromises if you were going to make that happen. You can mil-max them, can't you? You could, but mil-max requires soldering. Mil-max is like the most counterintuitive thing ever. It requires soldering for you to mil-max socket stuff. Oops. Okay, what's fucked is this. If you are a person on Mech Market and you went ahead and purchased this SAT-75 or this key code for $350 US, don't be the douchebag that buys it for a good deal and ends up selling it for some dirty ass price later on, instead of passing it forward for like a decent price. You know what I mean? If you bought it at a good deal, give other people a good deal. Don't fucking... But it's there, but like it's an that's the part that's fucked up, okay? Like if you got a good deal from someone and you can't give a good deal to somebody else after that, like you're the fucked up person, TBH. Like, I'm not gonna follow you if you bought something for some high price and you're selling it for about the same price you paid or whatever, you know? That's fine. That's cool. OP said he made sure the board was going to someone who had never had an endgame board before. Last I saw, the guy who bought it is on the hunt for a PCB. Oh, cool. Aren't PCBs available through like Salvin and stuff? Like the WT60 or WT65, like the graphite versions? Those should be compatible. What is with the people that sell extras? Which extras? You mean the vendors? Oh, SAT 75. Never mind. Oh yeah, okay. If it's for a SAT 75, then I'm not sure. I thought you were talking about the key cult. Never mind. Like key set extras? But the thing is, key sets are a bit different, right? Key sets, you have a whole month to enter a group buy at your own risk. You can, they're unlimited. Key sets are unlimited items. Technically, you can purchase thousands of units from the vendor if you want. It's at your own risk. Keyboards are a very different story because they're normally like not unlimited group buys. For keyboards, they're a very different story. There's a limited number of them, right? You're not technically guaranteed a spot. You're taking away something from somebody else just for your own profit. That's what basically selling something limited does, right? Effectively. That's what's fucked up. It's the same with artisans, you know? It's the same idea. You're basically selling something that's limited, that people want, and more specifically because you're taking away the chance for somebody else who really wants it for themselves, like just to use, just for your own, for the sake of your own profit making. If anything, he'll be able to find one during extras or when R2 starts to ship out. He could always reach out to Canon Keys. Maybe Canon Keys could have anything. But, I mean, it's worth a try. It's like, if anybody hasn't told him, he could always try reaching out to Canon Keys and just asking just in case about the PCB. Might not, you know, it might not be fruitful, but it doesn't hurt to ask is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah. Man, so many bent pins on this. It's because the plate is tight, maybe? Wait. Yeah. Can't hurt to ask. I don't know why I did not notice these. Alright, time to solder, my friends. Alright, Diego, gotta go be an adult. Have a great stream. Sounds good. Have a good time adulting, man. Have a good Saturday being an adult and shit. Adulting is hard, dude. So good luck. Have a good weekend, man. Alrighty. It's time to solder. Good that I'm not an adult. I actually was thinking I should enable 18 plus on my stream. I think I swear and talk about a lot of other stuff that I kind of feel like not comfortable in front of kids and stuff. I was just thinking about that the other day. Do you get a Rama pen? No. I have no plans on getting a Rama pen. Why get a Rama pen when I can get like 60 Muji pens for the same price? Well, with 3 years until I continue to the stream? Oh, really? Let me see. The Rama chess set? It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's okay. Not for me, but yeah. It's a bit too, it's too gaudy, I think. I think the plain one is okay, but the XO looking ones are not for me. Yeah, they're a bit too gaudy for me. Too much. Alrighty, friends, let's talk about some group buys and stuff and some items on the storefronts of the sponsors for this channel. Exclamation sponsors for all of the affiliate links for the sponsors of this channel. We first have Canon Keys. Over at Canon Keys, you can currently purchase GMK British Racing Green. Thank you, Thomas. And GMK Beige and White and Black Uru add-on kit is still available until the middle of this month. There's also some switches, the coffee chip ice cream switches, and the mauves, and I think lavenders are currently out of stock. And there's lube and other accessories on Cankey's store. Check out their keyboards; they might have some Obliterated 75 or Devastating TKL still in stock, so just check their stock for that. You can always also check Thesiscamper if you wanted to check in-stock items for specific things. Thesiscamper is kind of like it pulls and compiles all the items that are in stock over different web stores. But yeah. Then we have, you can go and check out Keyspresso. The link is actually not in the chat, but it's actually on the right side of the screen. If you go down onto the sponsors segment, and underneath there's a section that says Keyspresso in Canada. They're a vendor in Canada by Hugo Keys, and Hugo has kindly offered some discounts over at their store, so just check out the link there and you'll get a discount for anything that you purchase there. Just something that he offered and that is available as a, for an affiliate link. Next up we have Kinetic Labs. Check out Kinetic Labs .store/lightning for new switches and new products available on Kinetic Labs, from desk mats to switches to lube stations and lube. Among the switches, we currently have the Hippo linears, which recently came out. I will be talking about the Husky switches sometime later on. I got a sample of those, the Husky switches, but I haven't gotten around to taking a look at them. There also are the Penguin tactile switches, which are like Ergo Clears, and the Salmon tactiles, which are like Holy Pandas. There's Gateron yellows with the black housings, as well as Yak Polar Pandas. And they have all kinds of cool accessories that are unique to their storefront, so I highly recommend checking them out. Just know that any purchase that you make will provide a small kickback, so I appreciate all your support. Next up, we have Mint Autumn. No specific news regarding to that, but just gonna move forward from it. Next, we have Novelkeys, novelkeys.xyz, where you can purchase any in-stock item with a 5% off discount with a promo code THUNDER. If you use a promo code THUNDER, you can get a discount on any in-stock item on Novelkeys, whether it's switches or desk mats or stabilizers or whatever you name it. But for group buys right now, we currently have GMK Analog Dreams and Digital Nightmares by Mr. P-Way3. The Analog Dreams is coming back for a second round this time. No Latin alphas, however. Unfortunately, we have only the Hiragana alphas this time. And we have the Katakana alphas available on Digital Nightmares, which is a new set with the dark purple base from Taro, I believe. But it's a very cool looking set, new concoction by Mr. P. Wade. So check those out, and there's also desk mats available this time with Analog Dreams, so something new to check out. And there will be a lot of collabs for Analog Dreams. Hey, yo, what's up, Changa? Hello, how you doing, my friend? Novelkeys also has Cam Little Dragon. If Yura is here, well, Yura, I don't think she's here. She usually does other stuff on the weekends, but Yura from Inverse Design Collective took part in designing this wonderful set called Cam Little Dragon. Has a lot of different alphas kits and icon kits that you can purchase. It's a colorful gradient based set, and the Cam profile, which is like cat profile but uniform. Very cool looking set. I think it's super cute. There's some cute desk mats and other accessories available with it, so go and check it out on Novelkeys. Hamachi Neo is pretty sus recently. Is this about the cyberboard thing? Hello, all my sussy bakas. Oh my god. Baka! Anyway, next up we have Omnitype. Today is the last day to purchase GMK DualShock Round 2 on omnitype.com/lightning. You can go ahead and purchase GMK DualShock. Today is the last day, basically. I mean, like, it's actually, yesterday was the last day, really, but today is just the extension day that Omnitype provided graciously. So if you have missed out and you are super tempted, today is the last chance to do so. There is the M6C that we just talked about as a collab from RamaWorks with Omnitype, but there are various kits and stuff, katakana and regular, for DualShock Round 2, as well as the macro kit and other things. Just go and check him out. Spent too much on DualShock. I spent I spent 125 US dollars for DualShot, which is only for the M6C. I did not purchase the key set because the caps lock is ass. The backspace, the small short backspace looks like shit. Totally ruined the set for me. I'm so sorry, Garrett, but I hate it. What the fuck is a booksp? Booksp. I'm gonna type on my 1.5U booksp. I hated it. Just hate it. Anyway, over on Omnitype, you can also purchase a bunch of desk pads. Desk pads widely available on Omnitype. Next up, we have Prime Keyboards, primekb.com/lightning, where you can purchase some of my favorite stabilizers, such as the Durock V2 stabs that I'm currently using on this particular build, which has the black hardware and smoky black housings. There are also the alpaca colored ones, which are gray and light pink, like the alpaca switches. Alpaca switches are currently out of stock, but will be in stock soon. I have not received any specific updates, but I know that it's currently in the works, so there will be a restock at some point soon. There are also cobalt palm linear switches, lube stations, and other cool accessories over at primekb.com/lightning for you to check out. I spent 250 euro on CRP. First GB I've joined. Oh, congrats! Congrats on your first group buy, and second of all, CRP is a wonderful group buy to join. Especially because I think the quality of CRP is quite excellent. Anyhow, that's Prime Keyboards. Next we have ProjectKeyboard.com, where you can check out the Sirius keyboard in palm or polycarbonate. It's a 60% keyboard available only to ProjectKeyboard.com. It's a pretty cool keyboard that a lot of people have praised because it's pretty unique, especially with the palm housing. But yeah, that's available there. There's some apparel, and I believe lavenders are currently out of stock. We will have some other stuff like group buys, like the Bingsu Round 2 group buy will be coming at some point soon. Just they're still working on kits, and we'll be asking for feedback from the community. So just stay on the lookout for that all over at their Discord as well as on Keycaps. Next we have Salvin. Check out Salvin, our favorite Belgian CNC machinist. He provides Wilbitech products. He has the graphite PCBs as well as other products, such as the Weirdflex PCBs. He also has a lot of information regarding all of his collaborations with other people, like whether it's key sets or keyboard related. There are updates there as well. You can check out Salvin apparel and just like other random things here and there that he has over at his store at salvin.com. Finally, you can check out Space Cables, spaceholdings.net. Currently on Space Cables we have GMK Lavender. You can purchase GMK Lavender as well as all kinds of collaborations for cables. As you know, Space Cables has probably their largest repertoire slash inventory for key set matched cables. I don't know of any other vendor that has done as many. I know there are some other vendors that I know that do a lot of key set match stuff, but I feel like there's no other vendor that does it with such diligence, at least as far as following all the current group buys goes. So go and check out Space Cables, spaceholdings.net for that. There's also XHD BDZ as well as a variety of desk pads, including the SB20 and the Ouch Kick and the Bat Seed desk pads available on Space Cables. There's also lube stations available on Space Cables. But do check out what they have right now on group buy, which is specifically GMK Lavender. Very cute set, has Katakana Legends and some cool novelties, some excellent collaborations by Salvin, and of course a matching desk pad and a matching cable, which I think are very nice looking. If I got the set, I would probably purchase a Salvin cap and a cable, but yeah. I'm probably not gonna get Lavender just because I don't have the money right now, and I also have other similar looking sets that I think I'll just have to exercise some self-control and not get a new set. But hello, Lil Ozzy Vert. Hello. The Uzi Vert. Alice support in base kit is quite nice. It is very nice to have Alice support in the base kit. I personally am not very keen on no numpad base kits myself, but I understand the decision to do that, but I personally am not super keen on them. That's just because I just do like having the numpad in base anyway, even if I don't use numpad that frequently. What set is the one on thermal? It's GMK ASCII. Oh, it has a nice Rama tray. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lavender Rama tray as well. Oh, that's a pretty it's a cute color for that. It's a cute color for a tray. Yeah, so if you missed out on previous tray drops, the Rama tray is actually a pretty cool little accessory to check out as well. No numpad, no thank you. Yeah, I know that Jeff Leppard is a huge numpad enthusiast, so I understand their reluctant take on this. All right, let's try this keyboard out. We're done soldering. I'm gonna test it out first before we put it together. Paying 40 for a numpad is pretty rough. Yeah, it is pretty rough. I think if you are looking for a numpad, if you don't have it in the base kit, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, no numpad in base kit is personally a choice I don't agree with myself, but that's just depends on the person. I know most people don't use numpads, but yeah. That's also because I collect a lot of sets, like not collect, but like specifically just have like a lot of sets in general. And like not having the numpad is like, yeah. This key is working, but it's not showing up on here, so I'm gonna see what I need to do to program it. I think I just need to go to the part here and change it. This key map is not correctly done, but I'm gonna change this to the function key. This will be my function key on the right alt. And the rest we can keep the same, I think. Yeah, the rest looks pretty good to me. Maybe I'll just put my media keys on here. I like putting my media keys here. That's just because I like doing that, but yeah. Alright. Let's move on. Do you prefer numpad on the base? I prefer numpad on the base, yes. P-Wade Goat. P-Wade does interesting kitting too. Wish that GMK would offer child kits such as numpad from time to time for a lot cheaper if they need to be outside the base kit. Yeah, it just doesn't seem very profitable for them in a way because of mixing, like, you know, because they have to get the resin batches for the color mixing. And doing it separately is a pain in the ass, you know? And it's not like the queue is any good right now. The queue kind of sucks right now with GMK. That's the main issue, really. If GMK's queue was okay, having child kits would be most definitely a possible thing. We have cap, scroll, and numlock keys here for indicators. Should we do RGB or should we go all white? Actually, I'll ask my client. I'm kind of feeling like white actually, because I think the blue is a little too dark. Is there a command for the thermal? Exclamation keyboard. Probably should give you that. Is the stainless steel bottom gonna affect the sound? Wait, for what? This is not stainless steel, this is aluminum. Alright, let's enable caps lock. Oh shoot, my caps lock's in the function layer, I think. Alright, there it is. Caps lock. Oh, I don't have a numlock key programmed, but let's program it here, I guess. Alrighty, so it goes this way, which is this way. So, so bright. Alright, I know the orientation, so it's all good. Sorry, I'm designing for Tomo SE. Oh, I see. That's a hard question, to be honest with you. Like, I personally would just go for regular, just because I don't really care for stainless steel, to be honest with you. I personally don't care for polished stainless steel as much, just because it's so easy to get like dirty and stuff. And yeah, I think in a more practical sense too, like I kind of already know what aluminum cases sound like, you know what I mean? And I'm kind of more reluctant to get anything that's different. Oh shit, it fell through. Damn it. Okay, I need to hold these with tweezers or something. Whoopsie. I do them one by one though, actually. Where's my tweezers? I could bend the LED, but I don't like bending them, so I'm just gonna hold it with tweezers. Actually, I could just do a small bend here. Whew, it's hot. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the, I think the stainless steel bottom could affect the sound, but actually, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, wait. The stainless steel is only the back plate though. So I don't really think it's gonna affect it that much. Cause it's not the full base, I don't think. It's just like one part of it. And it's on the exterior if I recall correctly. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit indifferent about it, to be honest with you. And I personally like the other colors better. If you don't have a silver board though, like this could be your silver, like your designated silver keyboard, but I personally am a bit more keen on the other colors on the Tomo. That's just me though. That olive hit different? Oh yeah, I love the olive on the Tomo for sure. I love the olive color on the Tomo. Like that olive that they're offering is so sick. It's like this nice dark green. I like that one for sure. Do you see Fatboy Chart built his Primus? He ended up denting the board 2 times in one build stream. F. That's Bummer Town Deluxe 2000. That is bummer. That is a huge bummer. What happened? What did he hit it against? How can you dent it so badly in the build stream? Because like you gotta have some hard objects around you to dent it. Like if I hit the board against like my desk really hard, then maybe I'll dent it. But it's kind of hard. You gotta really hit things hard to dent things. Whew, okay, that's bright, but okay, it works. Okay. I'm just gonna reflow this really quick. Alrighty. Waiting for my Olga to be delivered. Wait, what's the Olga again? I'm gonna miss something. 75 is like a compact TKL, right? Yeah, 75 is essentially the same as a TKL, but just a little compressed. Yeah, that's basically what it is though. So that's why when I first started in the hobby, I was actually really into 75s because I was like, oh, I want like a TKL but smaller. So I got into 75s a lot for a while. Oopsie. Alright, let's get those gaskets in. This was a second dent. I'll check it out. Hold up. Gotta head out for work, everyone. Thank you for the stream. Hey, no worries, dude. Jinshi, have a good one. Have a good time at work. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Oh, it's just a euro? Got a spinach pie coming though? Those bussin' on God respectfully. Sheesh! I sold my Vega and managed to buy an SN Elephant. It should arrive tomorrow. I'm so giddy. I've wanted this board ever since I got into hobby. Yo, congrats! That's awesome. That is amazing. I mean, getting something you wanted for a long time is such a satisfying feeling. So congrats. Primus is one of the few boards that sell secondhand for the same or lower cost than the group buy, it seems. Maybe it's just early to say. Maybe it's also because they sold quite a few as well. People always have a strange perception about boards when it comes to quantity, because they think that quantity is equivalent to like its value, which for some people it is, like because they like limited edition stuff. So that's why. But inherent value-wise, like, I mean, like, as far as keyboard-wise, like, I'm sure it types, like, pretty similarly to a lot of other keyboards. So, if you like the design of the Primus, it's, like, by all means, you should go for it. But, like, as far as typing experience and that kind of stuff goes, like, I feel like most boards are pretty close these days. It's like, people get really picky about their stuff, but it's, in the end, it's all about the same. Oh, did the playlist end? I think it did. Are you going to be using foam? No foam. I don't think.
Well, there's no foam on this that I have. I don't have any foam with me. That's what you're asking. Or at least the client didn't give me any foam if there was any foam included at all. Alright, you like your current keyboard, thank you. It's called a thermal. Yeah, it's easier if you put in both sides and work your way to the middle. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I put in both sides first, and then I just push it in with the back of the tweezers. Are you gonna use with or without the side gasket strip? Some buyers have been saying that experimenting with no side gasket improves the feel. Oh, so these are for side gaskets too? I think I'm gonna go with no side gaskets, I guess. I don't really see the point of these side gaskets, actually. Yeah, I don't really see them, because it's only from the bottom, too, right? I think I might just add... Yeah, I think I might just not use any. Top and bottom are fine, I think. Yeah, I don't really think the side gaskets would really do much, you know? Like, as far as the benefit goes. The top and bottom seem large enough. Unless they put on the bottom specifically to prevent the plane from hitting the bottom case. I don't think it will, though. I really don't think it will.
based on just looking at it, I think the bottom case is deep enough that that wouldn't happen. Alright, I think we're good for now. Yeah, I think the side ones we can ignore for now. I think it's, we can just, you know, it's easier to add than to remove, so we can just use it without it, you know? And then add if we need to. Right? Okay, how did this go together again? Wait. Oh, I see. Where's the daughter board and stuff? It does not use a daughter board. It has no daughter board on this. This case does not use a daughter board. It has a centered USB port, so it does not, yeah, it does not require a daughter board. Is this a board with a massive instruction manual? If there was a massive instruction manual, I did not get one with it, but I am doing just fine without a massive instruction manual, so no worries. It's like 32 pages? Hey, PogChamp. You know, massive instruction manuals reminds me of like game booklets. You guys remember like when you used to buy like a Nintendo 64 game or something, and they would have like the big print manual books? I love those booklets. I love reading through them, and they had like little tips and stuff. Yeah.
So what is this? Top mount with gaskets? No, it's just gasket sandwich. It's just a gasket mount. It's just typical gasket mount, I would say. Because it just has gaskets lining the top and the bottom. The top case and the bottom case. So yeah, it's basically just gasket mount. Regular gasket mount. It just has 3 pieces instead of 2. Where this is the accent and at the same time conceal some of the screws on the top side. Why they got a little CPU in there indeed. Olav, first time catching your stream. Until now I have only watched your VODs on YouTube since you stream so late. Oh, I'm so sorry about the late stream times. It's because on weekdays I'm normally working during the day. So when I'm coming back here, like when I come back home, it's around like midnight for European people. So that's the only time I can stream. And then on weekends, I don't always have time in the morning, so that's why it's a little rough. I'm not full time, so that's the hard part. If I were full time, I would be able to stream like during the day, which is more EU friendly. But yeah, yeah, the CPU. Yeah. Does it do something for sound? No, it's just a decoration. It's just a decoration. It gives more speed, that's right. Alright, friends. We are done building this guy. What do we want to put on it for key set? Let's put some key sets onto the screen, among which you will be able to choose some. Let's see. I have some key sets right here. So you may choose something. This is very nice actually. I like this. Very very nice look. I think the look of this board is pretty cool. I like this look. This is the side profile, very nice. Very nice looking side profile. And same with the back, I actually really like this. Mizu or laser? Mizu. Let's just do a quick poll then. Alright, let's put some votes up on the screen. Boom! It's up. Alright, there's 4 different choices. On God, on God. ASCII looks so good on that thermal. Yeah, it does look pretty nice. Wow, people really like Space Cadet. I've gotten Space Cadet picks quite often, actually. People really do like their Space Cadet, though. I do think Classic Blue would look pretty nice, too, though. Let me look for his Cadet, though. Where did I put Space Cadet again? Here's Space Cadet. And blue on white is around here somewhere.
Imagine Crimson Cadet. Crimson Cadet will look pretty nice too. So this is blue and white. The blue mods, I have them somewhere else over here. I'll have to go get those. Let's see. Here's the blue mods. Swell. Too American? Oh, please. Please. Here's blue. So classic blue is right here. And Space Cadet is right here. Was that blue and white in an Oblivion box? Yeah, I just had an extra Oblivion box from like a long time ago. From like R1, I think. But yeah. So yeah, Space Cadet. The blue on Space Cadet is a little lighter. So I think a white set would be fire. Yeah. So like look. Check it out. So the difference between these two is really because I think Space Cadet is a little bit light on the blue. So like this blue is a little closer, right? If you wanted this blue. Versus Space Cadet blue is a little bit light. Let me show you. So Space Cadet blue is like this color. Yeah. That's the difference between the two blues, or the three blues here. But yeah. So that's why I was thinking classic blue a little bit more. I know y'all voted for I think I'm gonna go with the classic blue. You know what? Sorry for the voters, but I'm gonna just go above your votes and just do this because I kind of feel like it fits a little better. He said stop the count. Yeah, he said stop the count. Taking control. Well, I just wanted to see what people would think about the choices that were available, but I do think this blue looks a little better. Oh, look at that classic Windows icon from... So this is actually not classic blue. This is called, this is LZ Blue on white. It ran a long time ago on Keycaps. It ran like in, oh god, it ran like in 2017 or 2016, I forget. But basically it ran a while back, and yeah. Wait, is this the right profile? I think this might be too tall. Yeah, I think this might be too tall. Ooh. Didn't Keycaps sets used to have a giant geekhack.org spacebar? You're talking about like JTK sets. JTK sets had that geekhack.org spacebar, but not every key set was like that. No. Oh wow! I just remembered that this has some old compatibility, huh? Let's see. Let's see what we can work out with this. I'm gonna have to do minus plus because of the profile. I don't think the profile otherwise fits. You can put an FN key here. How long were GMK queues before the pandemic? I think before the pandemic, they're still close to a year, actually. They're not that far off from what it is now. I think it's not that the queues have changed as much. It's more so that there have been delays a lot more. Like there just have been a lot more delays since the pandemic. Like sets have gotten delayed from their original timeline, which is what seems to exacerbate the current perception of key sets. Yeah. A lot more in the production queue? Yeah, because we've been sending in new key sets every so often. Which key set is this? This is basically LZ Blue on the white, but Heinebusch's classic blue basically replicates this set. It was Heine and Arslock did this set basically. It's called blue on white, but it's basically the same as the classic blue that was run relatively recently on novel keys. Optimus Prime board so lit. Yeah. Yeah, we've been sending so many sets into the queue for GMK that's why. Like it's I don't think the queue the lead time has been really realistically updated relative to the number of sets we're sending in. So that only seems to exacerbate the issue that we currently have with it. All right. Hot take, I like the GB format. I do too, actually. I actually don't think the GB format is here to leave. Like, I think it's here to stay in the community. And I don't really think that's gonna change for a long time. Just in general. Yeah, so one thing is that if we could let GMK to get their shit together, that would be awesome, but I don't really think that vendors are gonna ever do that because that would cut their revenue stream. Cutting their revenue stream is like it's like a poor decision, you know? Let's put an artisan on there. Do I have any blue artisans though? I don't really think I do. Any blue artisans? I guess I have this birch cap here. Kind of fits. Is that the CC? Yeah, this is a CC box. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of a standout artisan, so I'm gonna do... This is a tight... Yo, this is a tight spot for that. Maybe I'll do this. I'll do a Keypora here.
You own more than 200 artisans. I most certainly do. I most certainly do. Own a lot of artisans. Alrighty. How much is your whole artisan collection? Too much that I should probably not think about it too much. Oh, let's turn off those keys. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Wait, oh no, that's not it. That's not caps lock. Or did I program caps lock on this? I don't think I did. I think I'm gonna need to program caps lock. Let's program caps lock on here. Well, look, caps lock, num lock, scroll lock. Do you own 202 artisans? Maybe. How do you get into artisans? The good looking ones are always up for trades only, not for sale. Well, I've been in the community for about 4.5 years, so I've entered raffles, I've bought things in the aftermarket, I've traded. I have about 850 trades on Mech Market, and a lot of them are artisan related. I just worked my way through the system, which is a long time, a lot of patience, buying stuff, trading stuff. Helps to be a handsome boy, please. Please. Plus. Alright. Let's let's type on this thing here. Alrighty. Alright. GB price is 110, but when they arrive worth 250, 300, you can trade for artisans. So I actually don't trade keycap sets. I almost never trade keyboards or keycaps or like key sets for artisans. I almost always only buy or trade artisans for artisans. Pretty much. The thing is, I actually don't really see how keyboards and artisans translate to each other too well, because I actually don't really think they translate to each other too well. I think people just, the way people regard artisans is they treat it like art, and key sets and keyboards are kind of like a little separate from that because they're like manufactured goods. I saw you selling a whale once. Yeah, I was selling for a friend of mine actually. It was not mine. It was for like a local friend who's not very active in the community, but yeah. What do you think about DualShock 2? I like the colors, but I don't like some of the decisions that were made for it. I got the M6C though, but I'm not getting the key set, for example. Alright, let's type on this bad boy. Alright friends, so here we have some Queen linear switches on our Primus with an aluminum plate, no foam, top and bottom gasket strips, no side gasket strips for those who are wondering. And yeah, it's an aluminum plate. Here we have GMK Blue on the white, also called it's LZ Blue on the white, and GMK Classic Blue is the same colorway essentially. Does the plate move? No, not really. No, it's pretty well enclosed in here. What stops the plate from moving? The gasket strips, probably. If you tighten your case, it's not gonna move. And yeah, screws don't prevent it from moving. All right, here we go. How's the gray compared to the gray on your thermal? Wait, the gray of what? Oh, I'm actually not sure. I would have to look at a color chip to know that. Yeah, I would have to look at the color chips for that. But anyway, all right, here we go. Ooh. I hear something off, like spring noise. I'm not sure. Let me listen to it more carefully, I guess. It might be coming off from the mic too, so I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm gonna try it again. Here you go. Try hitting backspace a few times? Sure. The stab might be not totally straight. Which stab? Okay, let's check out the mods first. Okay, also the AC is kind of... It's fine. We'll just listen to it. So the springs have a really strong upstroke. So the springs are so long, right? The spring really pushes up hard on the upstroke. And yeah, the spacebar sounds kind of hollow, right? Like something's kind of shaking in there. So the thing is, it's not rattle. I don't hear it from the stab itself. It's like the plate? I'm not sure. Because look, I'm going to hold down the plate on the right side, on the left side here. It's like the plate maybe? Did I tighten this enough? Do I need to tighten it more? But it's not the stab. Because I don't hear it from the stab. Yeah, I don't hear it from the stab. It's like... Maybe try another spacebar first? Yeah, we can try that. Whoop. Whoa, the video froze. What? Why did the video freeze? Sorry about the video freezing. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, I know the cam froze. Sometimes it does this thing. Yeah, I know the cam froze. Okay, we're back.
The backspace sounds interesting. Let's see. We can try a different spacebar. I have a 7U spacebar here from GMK ASCII, so we can try that one first. Let's do some regular typing because it's not realistic to just try it with just tapping on it all the time. Why is it not typing? Oh, I unplugged it. Whoopsie. Alright. Okay, the AC has to go. So hot though, but it's okay. I'll live. Alright, here we go. I think it's just like hollow, right? I think it's just kind of hollow, right? I can see if I can like screw it in well, but I think it's fine. Yeah. So I think it's a hollow sound to it rather. Maybe it would benefit from some foam, who knows? I feel like I just saw 4 screws along the top edge. There are 4 screws along the top edge. It's right there. I mean, you can tighten them if you use the Allen key. So I'm sure that I could probably tighten it using this. Never mind. I can't reach that. Yeah, it's a little too angled for that. Yeah, it won't really reach there. So, yeah, you would have to remove the back weight to be able to reach those like properly. Yeah, it's too angled. But yeah. Can remove the weight with just a PCB in there? You can remove the weight easily. The removing of the weight is just wherever these fucking four circles are. It's here, 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 and here. Yeah, there it is. Like there's. You can remove it from here.
from here. Oh, it's like tight spacing here. Move this guy. Bottom left is not fully there. Yep, there. So that's how you remove the bottom weight. So you remove the bottom weight, and then here you have all of the 8 screws here that would close the top and bottom. So here I can tighten it a little further. Yeah. But I think even with that, a little hollow space bar, hey? Yeah. Maybe it's that. Do you use foam? There's no foam. I don't have any foam with it. Did the original kit include foam? Because I'm not sure if the original kit included foam. Well, at least I got the case in a TX bag, so came with foam unless it's a China unit. Oh, I think this is a China unit. Because I know my client got it some way back. Vive la France. Maybe try the left-right gaskets. We can try that. I do have to go very soon, actually, though. It's been a long stream for me, but I do have to go pretty soon. Kitty fans, spacebar foam. I don't have that, but yeah. All right, let's bring this on for now. We can try some shelf liner, actually. I do have some shelf liner around, so we can try some shelf liner. That's usually what I use for foam, or like for fillers. And it's normally more than enough. I think that should probably help it. Okay. So we can try some shelf liner in here. are my scissors? Alright, let's see. Just a tad too big. Huh? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, friends. Stream seems to be having a hard time today. I don't know why. We're back. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe it's the hot day. I don't know. I mean, camera and everything is fine. My internet seems okay too. It's just dropping. It's just dropping stream. I think it's the Twitch. It's on Twitch side maybe. Thoughts on polyfill as a sound damping material? I think it's okay. It's a bit of a messy material, I feel. Alright. Let's pad it up. I have a lot of shelf liner. Oh, shelf liner is wonderful. It's cheap and it just does great. I don't need to get any fancy foams to you know, to fill out these spaces. Shelf liner does the job just fine. Wait a sec. Are my screws in there too? Did I took out those screws, didn't I? Good luck screwing the weight back on. Should be okay. But where's my screws? Where did my screws go? Did they roll over here somewhere? Huh? Do you guys see my screws somewhere? Where's my screws? Huh? We're going to have to check the VOD to find them? No, it's just I had them right here, didn't I? Weird. What did I do with them? Oh, they're already. Oh yeah, okay. So I see. Okay, so maybe do I need to make holes on this to put the screws on? That's extra annoying, but I'll do it. I'm committed. I'm committed to this. It's not hard. This is like an arts and crafts project, my friends. Just gotta be smart about it. one. Two. Three. Four. And then just line it up and do the same, I think. Just in case. I could use only one liner, but let's just try two and see how it goes. If, it's easier to remove later anyway. Oops, I missed that. One layer is fine there. Okay. All right, let's try this. See if we can reach the screws. Okay. 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 All right. We're good. Do you notice a slightly larger gap between the spacebar and the right alt? No, it's about the same. It's about the same here. Maybe the camera, because maybe there's a slight angle with the camera. It's not perfectly straight down, maybe. But no, I don't really notice a larger gap. I think it's about the same. Okay. Alright, looks good. We can just try it here like this and see how it goes. Sounds a little better. Let's see. Let's try it out after we tighten all the screws in. I'm asking because my Primus has a slightly larger gap to the right of the spacebar than the left, and I don't know why. What spacebar size are you using? Are you sure you're using the right sizes? So if you're using 7U, then you should have 1, 5, 1, and then 1, 5, and then 7, and then 1, 5 again, right? So you should have 1.5 U's on both sides of the spacebar, right? There can also be some warping on the spacebar itself. But I don't really notice anything that is particularly out of spec. You know what I mean? It depends on how large of a gap you're talking about. Like how large of it is it to notice? Because there is a bit of a tolerance there where you could like see a little bit of a gap depending on whether the spacebar is seated a certain way or the stab is like slightly shifted or something. But normally the difference is like it's relatively small. You should be allowing for it. Yeah, slightly normal than normal spacing. The thing is, I do see about the same gap here on mine. On this case right here. So I'm not sure. I guess it's like I'm not sure how much of a difference it is for you. Like what you're seeing right now. So. Oh, wait. Let's tilt that down. Small difference. Yeah, I guess taking a photo could help, but honestly I can't tell you right now. I'm not sure how much of a difference it would really be. Alright boys, shelf liner time. We'll see what this is like. We put the 2 side gaskets and some shelf liner. Was Kiko the first to use this approach of design with a base that you screw in through the top? I think they might have been first, yeah. I don't remember other people doing it before, or at least they were the ones to set the trend in the community. They're the ones who first set the trend of seamless from the top like that. Yeah. I would say that is by them. Yeah. Alright, let's try it with the original spacebar we had. That way we can see it if it was a spacebar or something else. So while I'm at it, I can apply maybe some lube. Might as well try. Doesn't hurt. The right side, because that was the part where I think I had some ticking. All right, friends, let's give it a shot, shall we? Maybe it should be flipped. Oh, please. Please. Please don't bring such blasphemous beliefs into my not very Christian stream. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright. Here we go, this time with some shelf liner and the side gaskets. Alright, let's give it a shot. Here we go. It certainly sounds better. Yeah, it definitely sounds better than without liner. That's for sure. Go over the mods really quick. You can tell it's a hollow case because of the bottom rail. Yeah. Corners sound tinny. Corners always sound tinny, to be fair. I feel like literally 9 out of 10 keyboards have tinny corners. 9 out of 10 keyboards I try have tinny corners. Corners always suck. Always. Plus, you never use corner keys that much anyways. It doesn't really matter. The alpha sound okay. The spacebar is now a lot better, I think. But yeah, I always feel like sides and corners of like 9 out of 10 keyboards are a hit or miss. Like legit. Like I always feel like the sides and the corners are always like, oh, it sounds tinny. Oh, it sounds pingy. Well, yeah, because I think it's because you're just at the edge of the keyboard that just has that like more metallic sound to it. The only corner keys I've heard that I actually really like are the Palm series, probably because it's made out of plastic, right? It's gonna sound tinny because it's metal, and it's not gonna sound tinny because it's plastic, probably. At least that's my thought anyway. Yeah. It's mostly because I think the corners just bring out a lot of that sound of the metal, right? Like you're tapping on the metal sound because you're so close to that material. Right there. But that's all I have for today, actually. I have to head out very shortly. I'm actually probably just gonna Uber out. Because yeah, I'm kind of late. But I'm heading out shortly. Oopsie, sorry about that. Ugh. Let me just show you guys one last look at the keyboard. Before I head out, I'll do that properly. I'm not gonna rush it anyway. I'm okay with being a little late. So let me show you the board one last time. Here is the Primus. Looks pretty nice. I actually do like the proportions on this guy. And whoever was asking about the side gaps, they look pretty similar from both sides for me. But if you see them being different, you can tell me. It does look nice with this blue from LZ Blue and white, or Classic Blue. Apologize for the interruptions during the stream. I actually do not know what's going on there, but here's a side profile of this keyboard. I'm gonna take away chat box for a second. So here it is. Front, side, and here's the back. Primus. Nice little polished piece here. The back looks pretty nice actually. I actually do really like the back of this board. I think the back is the part that really stands out. The back and the side. I do really like this side profile though. This side profile looks like it looks like one of those like high-tech shoes, like I don't know, like special skater shoes or something. I don't know. Kind of cool. I'll buy the keyboard off of you. It's not mine. If you want, I can tell my client.
But it's not my keyboard. Looks like super nice keyboard though. Still, like I do really like the look of this keyboard. I think the sound is actually tolerable. Like I think it's okay. Especially like from where I'm sitting versus. Yeah, I think it's okay. I like the look of it far more than the sound of it. That's fair. I probably buy a lot of keyboards based on the look rather than the sound anyway. So at least nowadays, because it's like if you get that one or two keyboards that sound really good, or like just one actually is more than enough. You can just use that whenever you need that auditory feedback. And if you want to just have a dazzling board that has a nice look, you can just pull the other one out, right? Yeah. You can live with it. On a busy day, you will stop caring. You know what I mean? Diego, have you tried a playlist kit for the F1 yet? I have not. Nope. I have been too lazy to desolder my F1 to try that. I would if I desoldered it first. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I'll do when I desolder. One day. Alright, let me Alright, let me see. Ooh. We're gonna get shelf liner. Pretty sure you can find it on my gear page, but it's literally on Amazon. Pretty sure that if you go to the gear page under keyboard build tools, I think you'll be able to find the shelf liner there. Let me see if it's there actually. Might not be, but might be, might not be. No, it's there. Yeah, it's right there. It's very cheap. It's pretty easy to get. So they sell it everywhere. They sell it on your local hardware store too. So yeah. But anyhow, that's all I got for tonight. I can't even see how many viewers I have or who's here because of the way the chat gets interrupted. Fucks up the Streamlabs UI. So whoever's here, thank you so much for coming by. I always appreciate your company. I always appreciate all the time that you spend to hang out here. And as usual, please follow my socials if you are curious to see more of my VODs, and if you want to join my Discord and talk about all kinds of random stuff. Mostly about, I think the most active channels tend to be food, anime, manga, and just like general stuff. So swing by. We also talk about Genshin and other games. But yeah, just swing by if you're around. I know that for those in Europe and in other parts of the world that don't get to see the stream often because of my times, I apologize. I will try to do more daytime streams when I am able. But yeah, something I'm trying to keep in mind for those out there who I know are religiously watching some of the streams through bots only. So yeah, thank you all. Let's go see if there's anybody else to raid. So I'm just gonna check out the current. Let's see. Let's check Twitch right now. Who's live? I see McMerlin is live. I see Franco is live. You guys want to see some OP Genshin Impact Blender render sculpting? It's so good. His name is Pablo. He does some really cool render artwork. If you want to see that, that's something available. Other keyboard people though, I don't see many keyboard people today. Only see McMerlin, who's currently building a 7V, it looks like. And oh, I see Andy. There's Andy, who's currently building another 7V. Blender sculpting kind of cool. All right, let's check that out. Let's raid let's raid Mr. Pablo DP 606. He's a Spaniard render artist. Epsilon is live. Oh, he just went live. Let's raid Mr. Pablo, because I have already decided I'm gonna raid Mr. Pablo. But also so you guys can check out some different stuff other than just keyboards. I will raid Epsilon the next time I see him live, though. I'll make that a promise. Alright, friends. Please consider checking out my socials. I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate all your company and support. But I'll see you on the next one. I'll be building a 7V most likely on the next stream, so we'll see another 75%. And then on the next one after that, we might see a personal build. So yeah, just stay tuned. But I'll see you guys then. Have a great one. You don't need to be too crazy in Pablo's chat. He's a very, very chill and low-key kind of dude. But just check out his awesome work. He's doing some rendering and stuff. He's currently doing Eula from Genshin Impact. So yeah. Alright, everyone. I'll catch you later. Have a great weekend and take care. See ya.